As we speak of spiritual growth, conscious evolution, or closeness to God, we eventually, reflecting in sincerity and honesty, face the fact we're not quite there yet. We come to the question of what is the path? And countless are the paths, born in the confluence of conditions and muddled in the tides of time, each with their unique flavors, their distinct angles and their contextual considerations, amounting to a package with baggage. Baggage we would have done well to shed had we kept to the essence, but no, we followed the form instead. Yet the keys of prime insight and the keys to the resurrection and rejuvenation of the essence are found there in each and every tradition that was born of actuality. In the opening of Al-Quran, in Surat Al-Fatiha, the gate, the key to all that follows, we find the following worthy prompt and longing. Ihdina ashirat al-mustaqim. Lead us to the straight path. The path of those keeping it real, not the path of those whose vision and hearing is blinded. Away from our lies, illusions and projections into direct witnessing of what is. In the teachings of the Buddha, in the context of the Dharma, we find a fine elaboration on this concept. Swakkata Bhagavata Dhammo, Sandittiko Akaliko Ehipassiko Opanayiko Pachattam Veditabbo Vigyuhiti. It's well spoken, because it's Sandittiko Akaliko, it's fully exposed and visible, and it is timeless, present here and now. Ehipassiko Opanayiko, it invites you to directly witness and proceed through the phases. Pachattam Veditabbo Vigyuhi, to be directly witnessed and experienced by the wise, each unto themselves. We find near identical tunings on the other side of the dharmic stream in the Bhagavad-Gita. Raja Vidya Raja Guhyang Pavitrang Idang Uttamang Pratyaksha Vagabang Dharmyang Susukhang Kartumavyayang. That is, this sovereign knowledge, this sovereign secret, the purest and highest of all, axioms coming forth to direct perception, most joyfully engaged and timeless. These principles, or dharmas, coming forth to direct perception, are the supreme secret, guhya, hidden in the cave, because we are veiled. We are veiled by our desire and aversion, veiled by our subject polarization. Then hear from Amen, the true witness, Jesus as he self-identified in Pilate's court, in his essence, not as the sovereign of heavens, simply a witness to the truth of creation, bearing witness to what is. Small is the gate and narrow is the path that leads to life, and few are those who find it, the truth, the way and the life. That straight and narrow path, clear and true to what is, with no left or right turns, no divergence from reality. A journey not steered by a subject pilot, turning left and right to whim and will, making bent and curved what was once straight. A straight and clear path, speaking for itself, setting its own terms, taking by the hand all those who seek truth, who only hold the truth, leading to their resolution. A path as sharp as the razor's edge, as echoed in the Upanishads. Uttishtata jagrata prapyavaran nibodhata. Get up, wake up, seek that supreme enlightenment. Kshurasya dhara nihita duratyaya durgang patastat kavayo vadanti. Like a razor's edge, that path, arduous to cross, hard to overcome, so say the seers. Actuality itself, the reality of all that is, the razor that cuts through our illusions. Then hold the line of truth. The truth shall set you free. It is what it is, as it is, unaltered by your opinions and projections. You alone, falling from the path, cutting yourself, severing your ties to reality as you leap into your dreams and illusions, pursuing what is not, what cannot be directly witnessed. There, friends, we have 4 angles into the same path, the one and only path that ever leads to truth, life, clarity, purity, and resolution. In that, in releasing the veils of our illusions, we are in closeness to both the God of being and the God of becoming. The God of becoming, we meet, we embrace, and we become in the absolute presence of the fullness of the naked suchness of whatever that is, as it is. And the God of being we meet and we unite with as we look at what is, and then beyond what is, underneath, and beyond, until nothing but light and shadows remain. And where shadows no longer chase the light, nor light the shadows, where the compulsive bonds between energy and matter are released, when consciousness no longer attaches itself to the finite formative process, we have returned to the roots, to the primaries, as they are, in their freedom. The God of being, in absolute independence, the generator, sustainer, and terminal of all. There we are, but there's nobody home. The straight path, then, faithful to that absolute oneness, is a path of choiceless awareness. Choiceless, not because you are beaten into submission, but because the you that thought it had a choice has evaporated, dissolved, and what is what is again, as it is. If you treasure the long and windy roads of yore, then by all means, but do extract their essence. But do bear in mind, the paths of yore, they are subsets of the path of paths, subservient to the sovereign one path of what is, in all of its raw, bare naked simplicity, simply that we do not wish to see. Then, open your eyes, witness the word of truth, resonating in every fiber of present creation. Then deconstruct, rewind, to discover the what is behind the what is, to discover your mesh of conditions, and to land in the unconditioned. The yonder path to no one's land, and the present path to everyone's essence, it's the same one and only single path of truth as it is, of direct witnessing beyond our illusions. Reject it, and you reject actuality itself. With that, friends, plenty enough has been said on matters of God, religion, spirituality, and parts of evolution. Take it as it is. That's all. It's all very clear when we stop twisting, tweaking, meddling, and fiddling with the self-emergent, self-evident truth of what is. So that's all, folks. Thank you.